We have to put back some structure into the market, some structure into the sidewalks and make it more feasible. And listen, and if you have people visiting Grenada and coming to Grenada, this have to look better than this. We have to do a better job, And my ministry, the Ministry of Infrastructure, is determined to get it straight and get it right.
Minister for Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, Andy Williams, as he toured the St. George's Market Square on Wednesday. He heard the concerns of vendors and has some observations on what needs to be done to make the market a more conducive, proper functioning facility.
So what I did though, right, I'm making my duty to speak with the people, the vendors and so, in the market, to find out their concerns. And what we saw, the garbage and so was not properly disposed of. You have people urinating and so all over the market. You had cases where people have their speakers and all sort of things, Then you have the noise pollution that people are complaining about. We have a building that is dilapidated and apparently they have current and so in the building, so we have to take care of these things. And then from a business standpoint, you hear the cry of the vendors saying that people are not coming to the market. And part of that problem could be that people are vending on the street.
It's long overdue, the sentiments echoed by vendors both within and on the outskirts of the St. George's Market, pointing to the unoccupied booth in the market square. The minister gave this assurance.
In the upcoming weeks, I should say, we will be looking to move the people from the sidewalks and so into the market. And we're going to have a strict policy where you cannot vend on the sidewalk. It may mean that not everyone that are on the sidewalk can come into the market, but we have to start from somewhere. It means working with them to get an alternative spot, then so be it. We may get some backlash from it, but that is some of the costs we have to face for development. Ministry of MIT and Infrastructure will be working this week and next week to put a plan in place, and we are going to execute on that plan. So I would say give us a month or so, and we will have something ready to work with. But we want to do it properly, right? And whatever we do have to make sense. And it have to make sense for the vendors and for the people.
Vendors who already occupy booths and have not been paying their monthly dues for the space will most likely face consequences.
That was brought to my attention, and we'll have to meet with the vendors and have a discussion with them as to how we go forward. Because we'll have to make a decision, with the booths. Because there are people outside who want to vend and who are willing to pay their rent, and they have to be given a fair chance if the people that are there now do not want to comply.
The minister's next stop was at the Grenville Market. Chrislina John, GBN News.